I just had a birthday. If you're like me, maybe you're staring at the calendar with a mix of excitement and anxiety, wondering what comes next. Is now the right time to retire? Should I cash out those vacation days I've been saving for years, or take one last big trip on the company dime? And, maybe most importantly, what does life actually look like after the 9-to-5 routine is over? If these thoughts have crossed your mind, you're not alone. Retirement is a major milestone, and it's perfectly normal to feel uncertain about what's ahead. But today, let's walk through what I wish I knew before I retired. Insights from real retirees, overlooked practical tips, and the kind of wisdom that can help you make these years some of your very best. When people think of retirement, they often focus on a single number, 65. It's the so-called magic age, the signpost that's been drilled into us by Social Security charts and workplace HR packets. But here's the truth. Retirement isn't really about age at all. It's about readiness, emotionally, financially, and physically. Some people count down the days, eager to sleep in and forget about morning traffic. Others find themselves feeling a little lost, missing the routine and purpose that work provided. The most important thing you can do at this stage is to pause and ask yourself a few honest questions. Am I retiring to something, or am I just escaping work? What will I do with all this extra time? And what will give my life meaning after I punch out for the last time? The people who struggle the most with retirement are often those who never stop to consider these questions. Retirement is a transition, and it comes with its own challenges and opportunities. It's not an endless vacation, unless you make it one by design. Now, let's talk about something a bit more concrete: money. Specifically, those vacation days you've been stockpiling for years, maybe even decades. It's tempting to cash them all out at once. The thought of a lump sum payment can be pretty enticing. But here's what most people don't realize. Cashing out your unused PTO or vacation days counts as taxable income. If that payout is big enough, it can push you into a higher tax bracket for the year, and suddenly a big chunk of your hard-earned money goes straight to the IRS. Instead, consider a different approach. If your company allows it, think about using those vacation days in the months leading up to your retirement date. Take some time off, decompress, and get a taste of what retired life will feel like. This way, you'll enjoy your paid time without the tax surprise. Always review your HR policies carefully, and if you have any doubts, consult a financial advisor. Sometimes a single paperwork mistake can cost you thousands of dollars you'd rather spend during your golden years. Let's get practical now. What should you actually do before you hand in your badge or sign off for the last time? Here are 5 smart moves to make before retiring. First, test drive retirement. Take an extended vacation and live like you're already retired. No work emails, no meetings, just your own schedule. See what it feels like to wake up without a to-do list set by someone else. You might love it, or you might discover you need more structure than you thought. Second, build a new budget for life after work. Your expenses will change in ways you might not expect. Costs like commuting or lunch on the go will probably drop, but others, like healthcare, hobbies, or travel, might go up. Take a hard look at your numbers and plan for the reality of your new lifestyle. Third, fix your health habits now, not later. It's easy to put off those doctor's appointments or promise yourself you'll start exercising after you retire. But your future self will thank you for starting today. Walk more, get your sleep in order, and don't skip that checkup you've been avoiding. Fourth, update all your legal documents. Review your will, powers of attorney, insurance policies, and medical directives. Make sure everything is up to date and reflects your current wishes. The peace of mind this brings is worth every minute you spend on it, and it can spare your loved ones a lot of stress down the line. And fifth, talk with your partner or those closest to you. Retirement changes daily routines, relationship dynamics, and finances. Make sure you're both on the same page about what this next chapter will look like. Open, honest communication is key to a smooth transition. Of course, there's no substitute for learning from those who have already walked this path. We asked real retirees what they wish they knew before they retired, and here's what they said. One retiree shared, I wish I knew how much my identity was tied to my job. Retirement hit me emotionally. It's a common experience. Work provides structure, purpose, and a sense of who we are. Letting go can be harder than expected. Another said, "I should have downsized my home before retiring. The costs added up fast." Sometimes the house that was perfect for raising a family suddenly feels too big, too expensive, or too much to maintain. Someone else confessed, "I regret not learning a new skill before I stopped working. Now I have all this time and no direction." Retirement can be an opportunity to pursue new interests, but it's better to start exploring them before you're fully retired. And finally, joining a walking group saved me from loneliness. Staying social is just as important as saving money. Friendships, community, and a sense of belonging are vital for happiness in retirement. These aren't just financial tips, they're life tips. Retirement isn't only about the numbers. It's about how you spend your days and who you spend them with. Retirement is not the end of the road. It's the beginning of a new chapter. But to make the most of it, you need a sense of purpose. Maybe it's volunteering, helping out at your local food bank, or mentoring the next generation. Maybe it's spending more time with your grandkids, finally starting that garden, learning to paint, or joining a fitness class. The happiest retirees are the ones who find something, anything, to get out of bed for in the morning, besides just a cup of coffee. Ask yourself, what gives me energy? Who do I want to spend more time with? How can I stay useful and connected to the world around me? Because it's that strong sense of purpose that will keep your mind sharp and your heart full. So, if you've just had a birthday or you're planning your last day at work, take a deep breath. You're not alone and you're not behind. Retirement isn't just about having enough money. It's about having enough meaning. Make your plan, listen to your heart, and walk confidently into the next chapter of your life. And if you're already retired, don't hesitate to share your best tip or lesson learned. Your advice could make all the difference for someone else just starting this journey. Remember, it's never too late to live your best, happiest, and healthiest life after 60.